What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Dr. Hamstang, and today we have here the Xiaomi Pad 5, and in some regions it's known as the Mi Pad 5, of course depending on where you're from. And to be honest, I didn't even know Xiaomi has already come out with 4 of this kind of tablets already. And of course I'm super excited to check out this one over here, which I think is one of the best Android tablet you can get out there here right now in 2021. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so the Xiaomi Pad 5 starts off at 1399 ringgit Malaysia for the 6 gigs RAM and 128 gigs storage. But of course, if you're like me and you want to bump it up, I got this for 1599 ringgit Malaysia, which is about I think 350 USD. Alright, so let's go on to the unboxing of this one over here. And as we can see, it's a very nice and clean box. And in terms of the packaging, I gotta say it does look and feel pretty premium. It does remind me a lot of Huawei products. They do have a similar pattern over here. So let's get this opened up. Over here you get your manual books and stuff, you get your user manual and also your warranty card. Over here, let's check out what is below here. You get your brick charger and your cable, which does support up to 33 watts of charging. Alright, managed to get this one out. And yes, very simple, as you would with many other Xiaomi products. And let's just get straight into the tablet over here. This is the Xiaomi Pad 5. So these are the main key features of here. You have your Quad HD Plus display, you have your Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision as well. You have your Snapdragon 860, which was seen on the Poco X3 Pro. And you also do have 8720 of milliamps of battery. Let's unbox this over here. Wow, alright. Okay, so I got to say, it actually looks and feels really nice, very premium. It does have a weight to it, which of course is expected with that large battery over here. And I did order a case for this for the keyboard, but it hasn't arrived. But what I can say is that yes, it does look and feel really good in hand. Alright, so I managed to finish setting up this tablet over here, and again I just want to talk about the design of this, and because it really looks very premium. And of course, if you buy a lot of Xiaomi and Poco products this year, you'll notice that the design is very similar as well. You do have a nice plain back over here, you do have your nice camera setup. I would say this is a more of a blown out Poco F3 design, because you have your Xiaomi logo. And of course, if you go on to the front over here, this is an 11-inch tablet, which of course is a good size for a lot of people. Of course, if you want to get a bigger one here, you can get maybe like your iPad Pros and all this sort of stuff. But I think in terms of the size over here, it's very convenient to use. Of course, you do notice a bit of some bezels on the top and on the sides here as well. But to be honest, you're not going to notice much of a problem over here, because most of the time you'll be holding your tablet like this, or maybe like this if you want to read some stuff. So yes, you're going to put it like that, you know, you want to prevent your fingers or your hands to be touching the screen. And of course, making some missed touches over here. So the bezels, to be honest, isn't much of a problem for me. The only thing that I have a thing over here is the camera layout on the side over here. It's not placed on the top over here like my Tab S7. And of course, if you want to unlock your tablet over here, you do have your face unlock. You don't have any fingerprint unlock, which is a bit surprising, because this year Xiaomi has always been doing a lot of the side mounted fingerprint scanner. We have a power button over here, but it doesn't work as your fingerprint scanner. It has your face unlock. So if you're holding it like this and you want to try and unlock your phone without using your gestures or whatever, you know, you're going to be blocking the screen over here. I did wish they could have put it over here, but maybe Xiaomi is just telling us to use your tablet in a vertical way, and maybe that's the way to go. So yes, in terms of this, it looks really good, feels really good in hand, very premium design like I mentioned. And over here you do have your volume rockers, you do have the stereo speakers like I mentioned, and of course some magnets over here to use with the case that has yet to arrive here on this channel. So yes, let me just show you here some other specs of this amazing tablet. So let's just get right into that. Alright, Alright, so now we're going to go on to the display over here, and this one, like I mentioned, does have an 11-inch display, and in terms of the panel over here, we're using an IPS LCD, which is a bit of a bummer because you would expect to get a AMOLED panel, but of course with this price, you get an IPS LCD display, which isn't too bad either. It is very vibrant, and in terms of the colors, it does look really good. Of course, if you guys have used any iPads or whatever, it does look very, very similar. Of course, if you guys want a comparison with this, with the iPad, do let me know in the comments down below and I will do that video. Alright, and also one more thing to note is that this one here does have your 120Hz refresh rate. So scrolling through, reading through your content on this would be really, really good and smooth as well. It does have your HDR10 support, and also it does support your Dolby Vision, which does enhance your viewing experience. Alright, so next up here, let's go on to the speakers on this tablet over here. So like I mentioned, you do have two on the sides and two on the sides here as well on both sides. So it's pretty good in terms of the speaker layout. Alright, so yeah, I think speakers here do sound very nice, very loud, and of course in terms of the bass as well, it's really good. So yes, I think watching content over here, it will get the job done, no complaints about this. Alright, so let's talk about the battery and charging over here. So like I mentioned, this one does come with an 8720 mAh of battery, which you might think is quite big, but as you can see here, this is not your normal phone. This is a 11-inch tablet, so it's going to use a lot of battery, and of course it does have your 120Hz refresh rate as well, so it's going to consume a lot of battery over here. And you do have your 33 watts of brick charger, which I think is a little bit too slow, so it's going to take some time to charge up this one over here. Even with my Poco F3, which is about half the battery size over here, that would take me about an hour. So I think charging this will take me about maybe in 1.5 hours or to 2 hours, I would say. Of course, time would tell in my review whether this one here, in terms of battery, in terms of performance over here, would do very well. Alright, so now let's talk about the internal specs of this phone. So over here, it's powered by the Snapdragon 860, which is seen by the Poco X3 Pro. So this is the score you can get here from the Geekbench if you guys want some numbers. And in terms of performance, I don't think you'll notice much of a difference over here, because I think this is a very, very powerful chipset over here in 2021. Also, this one here does come with your LPDDR4X RAM, and of course, it only comes with one variant over here, 6 gigs RAM. And in terms of storage over here, you do have your UFS 3.1, and like I mentioned, this one here does come with 256 gigs storage. And one thing to note is that this one doesn't have any micro SD expansion slot. Alright, so now let's move on to the software side of things over here. So this one, the Mi Pad 5 is running on the MIUI 12.5, and in terms of the layout, if you guys have used Xiaomi products this year, it does look very similar in this department, but of course they have optimized it to make it look like a normal tablet. It doesn't feel like a blown up phone, to be honest, which is of course a good thing. And in terms of the layout, as you can see here, it does look like a familiar brand. And of course, you do have your quick board feature, you do have your dual apps and all this other stuff, which of course you would expect in a Xiaomi product. One thing that I want to talk about over here is this PC launcher. And of course, if you guys sell a lot of Samsung products, you guys know that they do have this kind of a Samsung DeX mode, and you do have it here with this one over here, the Mi Pad 5. It does make it look like a kind of a tablet over here, sorry, like a laptop, which of course is a good thing. And of course, you can open up a lot of stuff like your Chrome, you can put it onto one side, you can kind of resize it over here. Can do a lot of stuff, which I think is a really good thing to have if you guys want to not have like your laptop when you're going for your travels. And this is a good thing. Again, you can put multiple apps over here. You can just position them this like over here, and yeah, it does look and feel really good, which I'm super excited to check out. So yes, do let me know if you guys want to go more for in-depth with this PC launcher mode. Alright, and last thing over here, let's go on to the cameras over here. So on the side here, you do have your selfie camera, which does max out at 8 megapixel at f2.0, and it can record up to 1080p at 30 fps. And of course, if we switch on to the back over here, you do have like a single camera setup. Yes, don't be fooled by this thing over here. You might think that this is a dual camera, but of course it does come with a single camera over here, 13 megapixel f2.0, and it can record up to 4K at 30 fps. So I think in the camera department, you're not going to expect too much of a big upgrade over here. Yes, I think it's good enough for your Zoom calls, for kind of a document scanning for the camera department here. Alright, so that is it with the Mi Pad 5, and to be honest, I'm super excited and of course super stoked to use this tablet over here as my daily kind of tablet, because I do use my Tab S7 as well. Of course, do let me know in the comments down below what you guys expect to see with this tablet over here. I will be doing a gaming test and also an emulator test over here, because I do like a lot of emulated games. Of course, yes, do continue to follow this channel as well. So if you guys did enjoy this video and also want to see more of this type of videos, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. Do also follow me on my socials as well, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also here on YouTube at Dr. Hammerstack. So that is it. This is Dr. Hammerstack. Stay safe, take care, and wash those hands.